Good morning, everyone. Good evening, everyone. This is, let me just get, there's a little wind blowing today. The sun is shining, as you can see, through my office windows out here and my studio office. So a little dust, sorry. So we get moving right on into how to start a business for $0 to $39. Depends where you want to go, what you want to do. My name is Peter Stone, and I'm the founder of Peter Stone Jewelry. We've been making jewelry for, well, almost 30 years now. Started making jewelry in 1991. I started buying and selling jewelry right out of here in Thailand. In 1987, this is my stomping grounds. I know the back streets in Thailand much better than most taxi drivers. I can guide them down the shortcuts when the traffic used to be bad. But I can say one thing, today, our traffic is like, I don't know, it could be like it was 100 years ago. I really like it. The air is so clean and life is good. Financially can be a little better, but people are getting a chance to sit back, think about life like we all have all around the world. Do I agree with the cause? No, I don't. But the universe, God, your higher power, whatever you may choose to call it, works in very mysterious ways. There's a big gift inside of all of this, and we don't give up just because someone has told us things aren't the way we believe they should be, and they're guiding us and misguiding us, I might add. I personally rarely wear a mask, and people say, oh, you know, you're in that age group. Really? Well, I don't feel like I'm in any age group other than that age of energy, full of energy. So I have been working diligently on the back sides here at Peter Stone to share with you what I've done and how you can make money from what I've done. And I know a lot of you are wearing Peter Stone jewelry and you appreciate the beauty, but why not share that? Appreciate the power and the magic of the jewelry. So what I've done, and our jewelry continues to be more beautiful and nicer. Pam, my wife, is hopping in and doing a lot of designing now. I've done it for, I'm kind of taking the back seat. So my passion is to be here and share with you and teach you what I've learned traveling over 101 countries to date, and close to half of them by ship across the middle of the ocean, where there is nothing but pure silence. Sea, silence, sun, star, and moon. That's it. That's all you get. And people think, well, I am shut down in my house. I suggest you go outside, first of all. But secondly, that quiet time drives some people crazy. But I did a quarantine here coming into Thailand. And I just made myself productive. I was fine all by myself for 14 days. And I was in the ocean. But today we have computer. I didn't have that as a distraction. When I was on merchant ships, I really only had nature. I mean, to go watch a VHS video was a luxury. But I didn't do that anyway. It wasn't what I did in the middle of the ocean. So I had the time. My point of telling you about that time and about this time and about your time is that it's valuable. There's a gift. And I did earlier today my little book that was Start to Live. And recognize your gift was what the subject was. Just use your gift. And on top of that, show others that their gift is there too. My gift to you right now is you can see some of our beautiful jewelry up behind my shoulder is stunning, and it really feels and looks like jewelry. Some of the images are washed out because of the sun, but you can go to the website www.peterstone.com. But let's get to the training. And I promise this week to share my screen here. Last week I forgot. It's happens, right? It happens. So I will start from the beginning, our slideshow here. Starting your online jewelry store with no money. But you can scale it as big as you want. So there's like 3 to 5 platforms of people that are not doing any business, that buy jewelry and wear jewelry, appreciate the jewelry, and thank you. And I hope you really feel the energy in Peter Stone Jewelry. I mean, many of you have been coming back for years, and we appreciate that. And we work very hard for you, I and my team, and it's not my hands that make the jewelry, it's theirs. So I want to make sure that I am recording this. Yes, I am. So the second one is an affiliate program. You like our jewelry, and today we can use a little extra money. Maybe we had a job, it's gone, or we worked in a store and it's gone. So now that store that maybe you worked in is now working online. And we've had many people contact us. Actually, a lot more people are contacting us now. We're doing a little more marketing. I'm here more present, making us more aware online that I haven't done in the last 3 to 5 years. I've been trying to figure this out. I am not an IT guy. I'm not a marketing online guy, and everything keeps changing. I'm a guy that likes to talk to you face-to-face at a trade show, at a fair, at a festival. And that's what I do, is I travel and talk to people and enjoy cultures and design jewelry and build businesses. So let me help you on any one of these levels. So you buy the jewelry, you gift it, and you appreciate it. By the way, you can do custom design jewelry for your aunt, for your mother, for your cousin, for your friends, for yourself, just the way you want it. And I also want to add, and I will put it in here written as semi-custom design jewelry. What does that mean? You see on the screen or behind me that the jewelry has this beautiful detail in it. And you say, you know what, Peter, you see that upside down triangle, and above it, I'd like to put 2 circles, one on the left, one on the right. And then maybe I want to hang something from the bottom. Could you do that for me? I can. You say, I really like that, Peter. Can you make that triangle bigger? Can you make it smaller? Can you make that pendant bigger? Yes, that's too small for me. Oh, we do alter jewelry all the time for many of our customers. And if I could, I want to really tell you, I have a wonderful staff here, and we call, a woman just walked in my room, she's called Mehban. She takes care of our kitchen here and my energetic supplies, my food, my drinks. So they brought me coffee, tea, a green drink, a nice giant glass of green juice, and my lemon juice. lime actually here in Thailand, and fresh coconut, just to get a good flush and a good power up after I'm done with this webinar. So I want to let you know that you live the life you choose. And I am here to help you level that up if it's not exactly where you want it to be. And Peter Stone Jewelry is a good way to do that. So the jewelry, you buy it, you can change it. You can do whatever you want with our jewelry, even in gold. You say, Peter, I see the gold accent. What about the white? Can I make that white gold? You can. You could make it platinum. You could make it sterling silver and gold. So in this case, this symbol is called the symbol of femininity for woman. And you can go to our website and read about the story. But I'll be emailing that story. And that is about the young lady who produces the child. It is about the middle-aged woman who manages and takes care of those children and takes care of her home. And she's so valuable. She is the guiding light of all of us, the creator of us. And then as she gets older, the crone, she is the woman of wisdom, with all the greatness of time and all the lessons of life, all valued up within her heart and soul and mind. And this piece of jewelry is to honor the feminine in the woman, that it is a beautiful thing at any and every stage of a woman's life. I mean, oh, I'm getting old. No, you're getting wiser and better. It's all about what's inside, that strength, the beauty, coupled with the symbolism on the outside. This jewelry reminds you of who you are. That's the message in Peter Stone Jewelry. So you buy the jewelry for yourself, your friends, for your grandmother, or for your friend. So they're feeling a little insecure. Oh, I'm getting old, this, that, or the other thing. Or I'm reaching midlife, or I just turned 21. Oh my God, so, and celebrate that, I suppose. And that's what this Peter Stone, our jewelry, is all about, is the message in the piece of jewelry to celebrate you, connect you, lift you up. Peter Stone has probably one of the largest spiritual collections, metaphysical collections, and are well known in the world for the finest spiritual metaphysical jewelry and symbolic jewelry going through the centuries. We bring the wisdom of the past, the power, the knowledge, the greatness present, and we add all of the gifts that we've gotten through the decades, through the centuries, the lessons to that greatness, and we create a more empowering symbol that contains all that, but it contains the journey coming to the present day, because we're consistently spiraling out. This is what's special about Peter Stone Jewelry. This is my philosophy and why I bother making jewelry. I can make money 100 ways, but this helps people. It's beautiful. It's not bling. It's not cheap. I talk to people, oh, you can go buy a piece of bling, cheap stuff on and just put it on and it looks so cool and it's got this word. But how do you feel when you're trying to find the cheapest price? Hey, I remember being on the beach in Key West and these people like talking about how expensive their room was, not how cheap they got it. Why? Because when you put on something of value, or you live in a space of value, you feel really good about you. And I know so many of us today are maybe not feeling as good about us as we could because of our challenges. We can't wear the blinders to that. It's real. And this is where sharing Peter Stone jewelry through our affiliate program benefits you. The first 3 pieces you sell is free. You get cash. Free, I mean, you share a link, people buy $300 worth of jewelry, all of a sudden you've got $300 worth of credit. Could be 600 free jewelry in the affiliate immediately after they buy it, after they buy 1 piece. You don't have to wait for the 3. You get someone bought $150 of jewelry, doesn't include the shipping, freight or anything, just the jewelry. Now you've got that value. So after 3 pieces of jewelry being sold, you go and now you can cash in, okay? But that first piece, that's money in the bank. And then you'll want to do it again. And no, it's not just about the money. The money is very, very helpful. We need it in our lives today more than ever, right? Can hardly go any place without it unless you're living out in the woods, off the grid, and you still need it. Excuse me. So you've got this extra income. And now let's just pick a round number, $500, 3 pieces of jewelry. That's in your account. Then after that, you get 25%. You can go to the affiliate link, drop down. We've got to adjust the table a little bit, and it shows you clearly what you earn. 25% of every piece of jewelry that someone buys from Peter Stone by sharing your link after that. So if in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, somebody bought $1,000 through your link, collectively, you've got $250 more in credit. That credit, I will allow you to apply to wholesale jewelry purchases or retail, but you've got to buy our minimum in order to use that credit. So that's simple. Or if you have that $1,000, you say, I don't want jewelry, Peter, I want cash, you can get 15% cash. That would be $150. You can mix it. Suppose you say, I want half jewelry, half cash. 25% of $500 will be $125, plus half of $500, 15% is going to be $75. So you have $75 cash and $125 in jewelry. Not bad. Not bad for sharing a good message. Remember, please remember the importance of sharing the message. Then you can scale up into your own website if you want. We'll talk about that later, but I just want you to know the 2 things as a customer and a client, and how and why we're different. And we have, you'll see, as certificates of assay guaranteeing you everything. So look, social media is a free tool. Here we are on it. We all have access to it every day. A lot of us spend hours on there, right? And those who don't make money scrolling down, I mean, you're the one that's giving it, and that's okay too. But why not get paid for scrolling and share a good message? And we all have some kind of a following already. Friends, family. I mean, I see a lot of people online, 500 friends, 1,000 friends, 2,000, 4,000. I mean, it could be Instagram. It doesn't matter where you are. That's where you play. That's your tribe. That's the people that you hang with, or that you have similar and familiar likes, right? That's why they're all together. So it's not complicated. And jewelry is, we have beautiful images. You just saw some of them. and it's easy to share. And it's small and it's compact and everybody wears jewelry, but are they wearing, not everybody's wearing Peter Stone jewelry. It's special. Not everybody knows about Peter Stone jewelry. We've been hiding for years. So with the affiliate program, it's really easy, right? You scale up by posting Peter Stone jewelry images with our stories and your affiliate link. That's it. Couldn't be simpler. And you talk about it, especially if you have a piece of jewelry. Grab your phone, do a selfie and say, hey, I just bought this beautiful piece of jewelry from Peter Stone. I love it. It feels so good. I've just got such energy and it feels like jewelry. And what I also noticed is that the picture online wasn't as nice as the jewelry when I got it in my hands. That's been our big problem for 30 years. We've made catalogs since 1995, and we have not been able to capture the beauty and the essence and the feel of the jewelry. We give you a photograph, we give you a shot, but you will never know unless it's in your hands and you're feeling it. It's the difference. And then if you happen to buy a piece of Peter Stone jewelry and you're not really happy about that, send it back. We'll get you something that does work. So when people click on the link, as I explained it, you share and promote and you get free jewelry, you get credit towards free jewelry, and you get cash. All three. Not one thing. I'm given a lot. The world needs Peter Stone jewelry. The world needs more income. And the world needs better quality. Haven't we seen enough cheap garbage out of China? I mean, I know when I buy things, they don't usually, I mean, if it's 50%, might work well. The other 50 is breaking, short-term, just short-lived. I mean, I go to buy a wrench or something because I like to play around. And I look and I see it's made, I see like they just, you take a nut that's like really tight and it strips. The nut doesn't strip, the wrench strips. What a piece of stuff. And I'll leave it at that. And that permeates through a lot of stuff. We don't need that energy around us and that vibe around us. And if we look around today, the shiploads of stuff that's bringing things in cheap from China, and then we look at the condition of our country today, right today, and we wonder, I wonder what happened. Why is everything in turmoil? Why is there this vibe that, it's like us or them? I mean, it's like, no, it's supposed to be we, you and me, together in the world, enjoying things, not pointing out how bad you are and how bad that person is. We're supposed to be here together, caring about one another and not misguided by some bad vibes. So when you've got a country full and you've loaded your country full of cheap goods, the energy from the place from which it came is all now planted here like seeds. And you look around and you wonder, why did that happen? Cheap. Oh, I got such a good deal on this, and I got such a good deal. I mean, it's just like, everything is cheap. No, value. People drive in Benz, they drive in Ford, they drive in beautiful cars in the USA. Made in the USA, made in Europe, good cars, Korea, strong things where it's respectful. And the energy gone into making the thing is in the thing, and the people are in the thing, they're in the car or they're wearing it, and then they're elevated, and you can't see it. You can't see the electricity on the light, can you? But it's there. You can't see the electricity in your computer, but you go to turn it on and there's all this stuff going on. How is it? That's magic of life. That's the spiritual, the value of Peter Stone jewelry, the metaphysics of it all. With Peter Stone jewelry, you're sharing a very valuable message. So, going back to the business, I am so sorry, but I'm not, because there's a reason you want to work with us and partner with us, and there's a reason we want to partner with you, because we know the world needs us. They need all the positivity they can get today. And that is made here, infused in our jewelry. Our intention is here, and the meaning in each and every piece of jewelry, the symbolic meaning and value and connection is powerful and valuable. So you get paid to do your own market research. We'll get back to making you some money and getting these things out. So now you're posting images on the affiliate program, online, on social media. You're getting feedback all the time. That's free market research. Really, it's expensive if you want to go get real market research, but look, common sense says you're showing it, and you have feedback. Now you know what people like, what people don't like. Either they click on it or they don't click on it. If they don't click on it, you rotate it. As you share, you learn what people are liking, and you share more of what they like, less of what they don't like. Even if you like it, you continue to share that, but then you add things that are going to make you more money so you can build your business. You, in turn, earn more, and your expertise grows. I mean, this is like an apprentice program. I got paid to work on merchant ships as an apprentice engineer. It wasn't a lot, $50 a week. Whether I was on a ship or in a classroom, they paid me $50 a week to go to school. Could I call that an affiliate program? Learn while you earn. And I did a lot of businesses. I did leather work. I sold shoes. I did a lot of stuff to get extra money on the side. I like extra money on the side. It's nice. Buys the coconut juice. Fresh, off the tree 3 days ago. You just come to Thailand and you enjoy life. We're right here waiting for you. So you expand your exposure and share more collections. You just have fun with it, enjoy it, do a little discovery, and travel the world, travel the cultures, travel history, and find the meaning as you share it. And learn. And that's why I got into, when I started traveling, I found out, wow, every place I go has some kind of symbols or coins or I mean, they're flags and their art, and I turn it into beautiful jewelry because it is a whole culture I've made a collection from. I went a little bit overboard on Celts, but it has such deep meaning for life that we are all intertwined. That's why the Celtic knotwork is so important, and why that continues to grow today after more than 25 years of doing it. Most like jewelry, they change in a year. Fads, trends, you know, it's a market, somebody get a market, oh, it's hot, 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 then it's gone. But I knew when I made jewelry that was related to culture, but I didn't know how powerful it was going to be, but I always felt there was a knowing, actually. I did know, but I didn't, you know, fully see it, but I just felt that if I made Celtic jewelry, it's so deeply ingrained for 1,000 years in the Anglo-Saxon Europe that on the worst day, it was mostly the Irish jewelry, but that's a lot of Celtic jewelry. And on the worst day, when business was toughest, that the Celtic jewelry would always sell. And it does. And it still grows because of that. We need each other. The knotwork is what actually, why do people love Celtic jewelry? That's an interesting question, isn't it? Well, I think I explained it, but that's the short version. Soon after you show a lot of jewelry online, you've built a treasure trove of jewelry. You can wear it, or now you've got brand new shiny jewelry right off the polish wheel. And it takes just a little bit longer to get Peter Stone jewelry because each piece is handcrafted for you, sent, and you receive it within a week of when it's been polished from the finisher and the maker's hand to you in about a week when it's done. And it's just stunningly beautiful. Not sitting in a warehouse, possibly oxidizing. We do not plate our jewelry with nickel or any toxic metals to keep it shiny. Silver is supposed to oxidize. That's why they have a polish cloth. And you can take almost anything, if it's a real piece of silver jewelry, I mean, you got a pair of jeans, you can buff it up on a jeans. And it's like new. And if it doesn't do that, and you've had it for a long time, you can send it back and we'll repolish it for you for nothing. But if it's newer and it doesn't polish up and come back, then something's wrong with that piece of jewelry. Anyway, you've got a treasure trove of jewelry. The cash begins to come in. That's it. So you start your own line on store online. You can start a website. Shopify is easy. It's $29 to start a little shop. And some of you have them. Then you can sign up for a dropship program and you can put up 100, 500 images without having the stock. And we'll ship it to your customer. $0 invested, not zero, now you're at $29. But you probably earned that $29 by taking cash from the affiliate program. So it costs you nothing but time. And that's how it is cost-free. Financially. Time, you got to put in the time. Anything you're making money, you got to put in time. But this is a scale up from affiliate to a Shopify website, drop shipping to, keep going here. So dropship allows you to have hundreds of designs with no inventory, but a good income. It's not maximum profit, but you're making money and it doesn't cost you anything. The risk is like minimal. Then if you open a wholesale account, that's where you get maximum profits. And you don't open a wholesale account, you can, but as you watch, now suppose you've been doing affiliate 6 months and now you really are comfortable with what people like. And suppose you did another couple of months with drop shipping. And now you're really confident that you can go out and invest your money at a wholesale level, buy our minimum order, and carry that stock and make maximum profit. Make 100 to 200% on every piece of jewelry. It's more like 200 or 3, depending on what you buy. It's a very simple program. I've made it long-winded, but because why? I want you to know that there is so much value. We're not just we're just not like trying to pump out jewelry as fast as possible and make as much money as possible and give you a cheapest thing as possible, thin, lightweight. It's not jewelry. not real jewelry, it's bling. When you join our Facebook group, you'll get the best training, the best tips I can give you, and tools. It'll give you an edge over the competition. I mean, a big edge. I have been in business, my company, my team, we've kept this ship floating 33, it'll be 34 years in just another month. A lot of stuff out there. Price of silver went up 1,100%. We kept it going. That's our cost of goods going up 1,000%, right? People didn't like it. We made it through it. And that's the best training and the tools and the tips that I can give you. And the mindset, most importantly, it's all in the mindset. My whole team wasn't ready to quit, and it was tough. And they could have gone to other companies and got more money because we didn't give them an increase for many years because it was tough. It was tough for everybody around 2008 to 2013 for 5 years. But it doesn't have to be tough today. We can help you. So every 2 weeks, I have training live, and then we have a Q&A. You can talk to people inside the Facebook group. Everybody kind of has their own character, their own branding, their own feel, the own way that you want to do what you do with the jewelry that you get, how you represent it, and the energy you see in it. So you say, oh, well, we're all doing the same thing. No, it's not like that. This is not like something where you're selling the same thing that everybody else is selling and that's it. And so it's competitive that way. It's not. It's uniquely, I guess you can say uniquely competitive in its own right because it's jewelry business. But it's a niche business, 43 different niche. Make your own line of jewelry. We'll talk about that, but that's a total scale up. So we'll train you, and then you'll have VIP access to the newest designs and trends. I will fix that later. With access to our best tools. We'll teach you secrets others just don't know. Maybe they know of them, they don't do them, they don't know how to do them, but there's a lot of things I can assure you that people haven't done. Or they would stick around. And the reason why these secrets, it has to do with the price versus value, okay? And what's behind it all. So 33 years, I told you that, and we have it all there for you, waiting. Simple, yes, it requires effort. Yes, it does. It sure requires effort, lots of effort. The more effort you put in, something like E squared, right? I mean, your returns are quadrupled. They're exponential. When you make your efforts exponential, your returns become even more exponential. It's not like you did double, so right, 2 times 2 is 4. It's an exponential number. But 3 times 3 is not 6, it's 9, right? So you got to leverage up. It's a higher leverage. And that's where your effort, when you stack your effort, that's what you get. That's what anyone that you see that's got a business that's thrived, they put effort into it. So what are your questions? You can ask them at hello@peterstone.com. You can leave on the Facebook page your questions, your comments, anything you'd like to see more of, anything at all. So we're here for you. Once we'll have your email address, we'll keep you updated and we'll give you more reasons that, sometimes it takes more than just a short webinar to understand what's going on. You come back and you go, the light goes off. You saw that jewelry that just says, oh, I could sell that and I could make a lot of money with that. So you can start today and set your goals. Make 2021 your best year yet. And I have every Friday here in Thailand, Friday morning, 8:45, which is Eastern Standard Time, Thursday evening, 8:45 Eastern Standard Time, stepping up and stepping out, revisiting your New Year's goals on the new moon and on the full moon. Why wait another year to be reminded of your goals? So I've done this before. I did it in 2017 because I look up in the sky and I go, oh my God, the moon is magic. There's all kinds of photographs. The new moon, the big, bright, attractive full moon. Make it your switch. Make it your switch. Make it your switch to, oh yeah, Peter said, I should revisit my goals. Where am I? What have I done? Go home. The moon, the energy's up. You're at a higher energy at the full moon anyway. And that's when you should be implementing parts of your goals. You should be implementing for the next week after the full moon. Then the next week after that, you should be getting rid of everything that's not working. Start fresh on the new moon. It's like this cycle, right? It's an energetic cycle. Why do the tides go up? You don't think, the full moon affects the whole ocean around the world? And you don't think, some people think, oh no, the moon doesn't affect us. Really? Well, it's electromagnetic. It's everything. Look at the ocean. You look at the people on the full moon, okay? Some of them get really crazy. And we know this. And you can read about it and take it to your advantage. Use the tools. I've been doing it for years and it's kept us going. Okay. All these little things. And that webinar is tomorrow night, 24 hours. It's 25 hours, 23 hours now, maybe away. Stop in and I'll get you going with the right attitude and the right thoughts on gratitude. So here's some links. You go to peterstone.com, there is a drop-down menu of the jewelry programs we have. You'll find all of these links. I'm not going to go into every single one of them. Custom design. So as I was saying, is if you did not find out of the 43 different niche markets something you thought, I always wanted to have my own line of jewelry, but I don't know who to give it to. I don't know who to trust. You can trust Peter Stone. We probably created, hundreds and hundreds of custom design pieces for people, different people and companies. But we've created whole lines for more than 100 different people in jewelry around the world. 100 plus. And they've been happy. And we really work hard to stick right with you. Nothing worse than trying to do business with someone they don't answer you for a week or 2 weeks. And sometimes an email gets lost or something and you say, well, I wonder what happened. And you should send or pick up the phone to double check. But if they don't get back after that, then you got a challenge and you were the wrong company. But we really care at Peter Stone, and we're back pretty fast, and we're making it so you don't have to wait too long. We know once you get momentum, you want to keep moving, and we have all kinds of ways to be reached, but that's a little later. First, go to these links and custom design. You can create your own jewelry, even if you see our line and you want us to change a little bit and make a collection from our line. it didn't quite vibe with you for whatever reason. We're all different. That doesn't matter. Doesn't make any of us right or wrong. It just makes us human. And art, be creative. And that is part of the secret with Peter Stone. We don't stick around and do what everybody else did. I mean, so many businesses have closed. We're not one of them. We're not going anywhere, but along a journey with you. So everything's right there at peterstone.com. And then there's the wholesale. So this is Peter, founder of Peter Stone Jewelry. We've been around since 1987, serving fine retailers on little ones, big ones, but the best, because they recognize quality. And when I opened my company in England many years ago, people, they just didn't get the price. Price versus value. We've got it on our website by John Ruskin from England. His philosophy is that if you try to buy something cheap at the cheapest price, as I was explaining earlier, you need to plan that that thing, you could get lucky, will do the thing that you want it to do. How long? You never know, because it's the lowest price, the lowest bidder. And if you buy something and you put a little more money in it, and that thing that didn't do the thing it was supposed to do, then you have to go buy that more expensive thing. You could have saved that money and got the right thing the first time. And I've been living by that philosophy for a long time. And human nature says, oh, we forget about that. We want to get a good deal always. But what about good value? Value in everything you do. Someone put time, effort, thought, energy into something, making a piece of clothing by hand, or caring about the quality inside and out, double stitched, and the lines on a car. So to some people that's very important, and whatever is important to you. But here, what's important to us is the quality of the jewelry that you share, that you wear, and that you help improve the world with. Because jewelry has been around for 35, 40 centuries, more, way back, many more than that. Guiding, inspiring charms, talismans. They're all here for us today. And we got to slow down and get out of the noise and get into our own space and feel that energy, connect with it, and connect with the greatness inside of each and every one of it, us, because it's there. And that is the tool that will remind you who you are and connect you with who you are and take you to where you want to go, where you belong. Not like feeling bad about this or that, because we are in charge. And take a tool. This is a tool to remind you to keep yourself going. Can it be a ring? It can be a ring, right? We can put a ring on and make that our power, and it's engraved. Can it be a bracelet? Yes, we can put the words that matter to us, that we need to see and be reminded all day long to lift us up. And share with others that need you. It's not just about me or just about you. It's about all of us engaging, sharing, caring, wearing. Peter Stone, I am going to be checking out and enjoying. Look at that beautiful collection. It's one of my favorites, the chocolate collection. Flower of Life, done beautifully well with it. That's got 18 karat gold accent on it. The power of the knot work. Life is all intertwined. And the power of the femininity. We've got a beautiful mandala collection with 12 different designs. That's another one of my favorite. It's a boar design from the Vikings and the Norse. So whether it's horses or the angels, whatever it is that resonates with you, there's some fashion. We're here for you. Thanks for watching. Please engage with us. Make the world a better place. Thanks. And I'll see you tomorrow. Please come by. Stepping up and stepping out, making 2021 your best year ever.